If you're looking for a show filled with flower fields, rainbows, and characters who fall in love and live happily ever after, then you come to the right place.
Psych! The f thought this was? This is Demon Slayer, nigga! Everybody dying. Bodies, bodies, bodies. Ain't nothing sweet around here.
My apologies, I got a little carried away there. But look, if y'all not already aware, Demon Slayer is going absolutely crazy right now. And because of this, it inspired me to go all the way back into the beginning. All the way back to the final selection arc. And if you haven't already watched episodes 1 through 5 of Demon Slayer Season 1, prepare to be spoiled. So please sit back and enjoy, as we're about to get very, very unhinged. Oh my god, we're only 5 seconds in and he's already fighting for his life. Like bro accidentally started on the hardest difficulty. It then cuts to sometime before the opening scene where Tanjiro is saying bye to his family before leaving towards the local village. And based off of what we just saw, they probably won't be in the same condition when he gets back.
I beg your pardon?
Tanjiro, could you please pick up something to eat? Of course, Mom, what do y'all want? Anything's fine. Hey big bro, can you get us some Arby's? Yeah, I want Arby's too!
I'm so hungry I could eat at Arby's!
Please don't ever say that dumbass shit again. I can't believe they wanted that nasty ass food. So Tanjiro eventually gets to the village, and as soon as he gets there, everybody and their mama wanted something from this man. So Tanjiro's been out all day dealing with those needy ass villagers and finally decides to head home. But before he can make it back, this man stops him and says that he needs to stay with him for the night. And Tanjiro's like, I can't do that, bro. I gotta get back to my family. But this man was very persistent.
Bring your ass, nigga!
But why? Before the demons get you. Look at this nigga's eyes. They don't look demonic to you? But look, regardless of him looking sketchy as hell, he convinces Tanjiro to stay the night. And I'm kind of glad he did. Because the shit he came back to was absolutely atrocious.
What's wrong with you, bro? What the heck? You tripping, bro. You tripping.
This man's whole family tree just got packed up. But the worst thing is, the demon didn't even eat them for real. Bro had a drop of their blood and said, "The f is that? Shit!" I know Tanjiro was sitting there thinking like, why did you leave them like this? Why can't you just eat them whole? Wait a minute.
I'm so hungry I could eat at Arby's!
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
So the only one that survives that massacre was his little sister Nezuko, so he grabs her and gets the f out of there. But Buddy didn't even get far, because as they're walking, Nezuko wakes up, turns into a demon, and then chunks him off the mountain.
No way, boy.
Ooh, that brother's floating in the air.
But Tanjiro gets up and does what any big brother would do, try to help his sister out. But little does he know that she's already a demon. So she tries to take a chunk out of this nigga's shoulder.
Let me tell you something! Let me tell you something!
And as they fall to the ground, this man is fighting for his life. Wait a second, what's that sound? What was that?
Oh, that's cool. I'm a Romeo. You think you a demon till I G you like I'm Tomioka.
So Tomioka's cool ass pulls up and tells Tanjiro to his face he's about to decapitate his sister. But somehow this man Tanjiro convinces a nigga who slays demons for a living to let this one go. Buddy's conqueror's hockey's in full effect. But before he dips out of there, Tomioka tells Tanjiro to head towards the mountain and fight an old man named Sakonji. He also tells him to keep Nezuko out of sunlight, and then he instant transmissions out of there. Tanjiro and Nezuko then pouring out for the dead homies as they head out on their journey. So they're making their way up this mountain when they come across this demon who is straight feasting.
Oh, hell no.
Like, how dare Tanjiro interrupt this man while he's eating his buffet? This nigga is hideous! And while Tanjiro's sitting there in shock, you got Nezuko in the back foaming at the mouth. But then the demon stands up and squares up with Tanjiro.
You wanna fight?
And then the demon tries to sneak his ass. And I was like, okay, That man Tanjiro kinda nice with it. And then this nigga heals in 2 seconds. So while Nezuko is fighting the urge to turn these corpses into human Gogurts, the demon attacks Tanjiro again.
Can I get a little help here? Why is this nigga so strong?
It's grippy.
I can't believe you've done this.
But Nezuko finally locks in and hits him with that.
Cristiano Ronaldo, Siri.
Damn. Oh, y'all thought this was over, right? Nope. This demon's headless body gets up and starts boxing them too. Like, how many lives does this demon have? You might as well be fighting Millennia, the goddess of thoughts. I'm in, goddess of rock. But wait, it doesn't stop there. The head grows arms and turns into a Geodude off of Perk 30. But Tanjiro gives zero fuck because he just headbutts this nigga. And then he just grabs him and eats him into a tree.
Hey, what's up, nigga? Nigga, swing again. Yeah, shit hurt, don't it? Come on.
So Tanjiro eventually finds Nezuko in the forest as they eat the demon's body off a cliff. And then they return back to the head so they can kill the demon once and for all. But before they can, some dude in the goblin emoji mask stops them and says,
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
So Emoji Mask gives Tanjiro a rock to beat the demon's head in, but he's too scared to do it. Matter of fact, he stands there and waits so long that the sun comes up and just burns the demon to death.
Help! Help! Help me! Help!
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
So Sakonji decides to test Tanjiro's ability to be a part of the Demon Slayer Corps. So they drop off Nezuko and head towards the top of the mountain. So when they make it to the top, Sakonji tells Tanjiro that his test is to make it back down the mountain alone. And before Tanjiro can ask any questions, Sakonji does some Batman shit. This man hasn't been alone for 5 seconds and he's already tripped over a road trap and fell into a tiger pit.
Stupid. Not again.
Damn!
But it's all good though, cause he's shaking back.
He tried it.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Do it again.
But with the odds stacked against him, my man still made it to the bottom of the mountain. And because of this, Sakonji decided to take him on as his new apprentice. And when I tell you Sakonji is not holding back. So a whole year of training goes by as Sakonji tells Tanjiro that he has one more challenge before he can advance to the final selection. He tells him if he can split this boulder into 2 pieces, then he'll allow him to enter into the final selection.
I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder.
So Tanjiro tries to use everything he's learned from the past year of training to attempt to cut this boulder into 2. And for the next 6 months, he still can't cut that shit. But then one day while he was trying to cut the boulder, a member of the Anbu Black Ops shows up. And he was like, I know you're trying to cut this rock and all, but run this fade real quick.
Nani?
Is this nigga serious?
No, f that! On everything, y'all got me f***ed up! On my mama, y'all got me f***ed up!
So this masked dude beats the brakes off of Tanjiro, and then knocks him out with his wooden sword. And then this little girl shows up, and then the masked dude says that she can take it from here. So Tanjiro finally wakes up, and the little girl tells him that her name is Makomo, and that the masked guy's name is Sabato, and that they were orphans that were also trained by Sakonji. And Makomo begins to teach Tanjiro different breathing techniques to help him in battle. And for 6 more months, they both trained him on the mountain. And every day he was getting his ass beat by Sabato. Until one fateful night where he finally put it all together.
Man, shit ain't got serious.
And for the first time ever, this man finally won. And just like that, he finally beat Sabato. But then all of a sudden, both Sabato and Makomo disappear into the fog. And when the fog clears, sitting where Sabato once was the giant boulder split into 2. You mean to tell me that this man was getting trained by Ghost for a whole year? So Sakonji arrives at the boulder and congratulates Tanjiro for passing his test. And the next day he heads out for the final selection. My man then pulls up to this mythical ass forest, and when he gets to the top of the steps, he finds other participants waiting around for the final selection to start. And they all look pissed off for some reason. And why are these niggas dirty? They couldn't have took a bath before they showed up? So Tanjiro starts walking around, scoping the scenery out, and these creepy ass twins start talking at the same time. And the twins basically give them a rundown on what the final selection actually is. So to sum it up, members of the Demon Slayer Corps captured live demons for this event. And the purple flowers, also known as wisteria blossoms, grow in that area year round and prevent the demons from leaving. And in order to pass the Demon Slayer trials, they must survive 7 days in the area beyond the wisteria's protection.
Oh shit, here we go again.
And when I tell you, these demons must have been fiending, because Brody wasn't even in there 30 seconds and they already started jumping his ass. What the hell was that? Up there!
Why don't you come down here so I can suck your cock, pretty boy?
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
I'm not putting up with this anymore.
Putting up with what? I can't talk to people?
Like, these demons started arguing mid-fight about who was going to eat him. But then Tanjiro started waterbending and hit them with that 2-for-1 special. But Kobe said it best.
Still to be happy about.
You're up too old.
Job's not finished.
Because this nigga smells something raunchy as f.
Oh my god! What is that? Who's that Pokemon?
What are you? And what do you want from us?
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home.
Oh, hell no!
You want my penis?
Get over here!
Big back, big back.
Better scramble like an egg before you get folded like an omelet, nigga. Tiger.
Oh, you done pissed this nigga off. I'm out of here.
We stupid.
Did this nigga just weave my shit? Oh, hell no. Bring that ass here, boy. If this big back demon touches me, I'm screwed. Oh yeah, I got something for his ass.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Tiger. 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 Damn, you hit that nigga so hard to replay 3 different times.
And look at this. They try to get his demon a backscore like I would actually care. Let me tell you something. I don't give a f. I'm just glad Tanjiro finally avenged all of Sakonji's other students that the demon ate. But we can't gloss over the fact that he let 13 of his students get packed up. 13?
She said she was 12!
Like, this man had to have given a Captain Urban type speech to convince 13 people to die from the same demon. But alas, we move on. So Tanjiro continues to slice and dice these demons until he finally makes it to the other side of the mountain. And when he gets to the top, he finds out only 3 other people survived. And we find out later that technically 1 more person passed the trials. But we'll get to that lunatic in a different episode.
Oh, look at the top of his head.
Moving on. They were then told to pick a random ore that would be used to craft their swords. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm looking for the one that got the most blue speckles in it. So we fast forward a little bit as Tanjiro finally makes it back to Sakonji and Nezuko. Sakonji welcomes him back as Tanjiro tells him how he finally packed up the demon that ate all his students. And the next morning, this dude in his DSL mask finally drops off Tanjiro's sword.
Black?
That's interesting.
Does turning black mean something bad?
So Tanjiro's crow pulls up and gives him his first mission. He tells him to head to a town nearby to handle some demons who's been snatching up little girls. So Tanjiro suits up for the first time as a member of the Demon Slayer Corps and then heads out for his first mission. Demon Slayer doing his thing right now, I can't even lie. And if you have yet to catch up to this series, you better hurry up. Because when these new movies finally drop in 2085, you gonna wish you did. But once again, thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. If you could, like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Atlas, and I'm gonna catch you next time.
That's all, folks.
Later, Nick.